Hello, people. Have you seen the Charm reboot trailer? I have, and I think it's utterly ridiculous to reboot such a wonderful show. They should continue from the first series, from Piper's Children. They could have continued there, but no, they didn't. They had to have a whole new cast, and the cast lacks chemistry. I mean, from the trailer, it looks like they have no chemistry with each other, and it just seems, I don't know, the special effects in the Charm reboot just look cheaper, and it looks like they're trying to really copy Charm, and just no, not everything needs to be rebooted or remade. They needed to come up with a new idea instead of using the title of Charm. I mean, it lasted for 8 seasons. It was a good show. Although I would still prefer Buffy over Charmed because Buffy was written a little bit better than Charmed. I mean, I'm not digging Charmed, but I think there was some areas they could have improved on. But it was still good. Because I liked the characters. I mean, the cast, Holly Mary Combs and Alyssa Milano and Rose McGowan. I really didn't like Shannon Doherty because I know from what I've seen of her on YouTube and stuff, she's got an attitude problem. So yeah, I would not want to have to work with her. She does not look like she would be an easy person to work with. As for the Charm reboot series, I know it's getting a lot of hate, and that's another reason why I'm doing this video, because I hate it. I mean, it's just, I don't think there's enough words to describe how crappy it is. I mean, there's no, the actresses, they're, in the trailer, they looked way too happy. I mean, I don't know, and also changing one of the powers to reading people's minds, that's weird. I don't see that would be a good power. I mean, really. Because you're invading people's privacy. I don't see how that could be a good power. Because you're not supposed to read other people's minds. And I think that's just I would think that would be kind of an evil power. Because you could use that, take advantage of that in so many ways, and that's another. I don't understand why if they were going to change the powers, they should have changed all 3 of them instead of just keeping 2 and changing 1. And not only that, it starts off, oh, these 2 sisters are. There's only 2 sisters, and then there's this sister that comes out of nowhere, and now there's a power of 3. So that's another thing I don't get. With they didn't start, it's not, these charmed ones didn't grow up together, and that's just weird. The only reason why they had to do it in the original series because they had to get rid of Shannon Doherty and bring in Rose McGowan, and because the conflicts between Shannon Doherty and Alyssa Milano were getting really bad, and I think the producers were getting really tired of it, so they had to get rid of somebody and bring in Rose McGowan. Because if Shannon Doherty played nice with people, she would have stayed on. I just don't understand why, when you're a professional actor or actress, you would be so bad, nasty to your other coworkers. I just don't get it. I guess some people are born divas. And I know I shouldn't really criticize or anything because I'm not an actor or anything like that, but I'm just wanting to express my thoughts on the Charm reboot. I don't know how much more to say, because I usually don't tackle trendy topics like the Charm reboot hate or anything like that, because I usually try to come up with my own topics. I'm not a fan of it. I might watch the pilot episode, but that's a big if, because I wasn't too thrilled with the trailer. And the CW, you should be ashamed of yourself. You couldn't come up with something more original, CW? Really? You have to reboot Charm? What's next, Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Oh, better not give them any more ideas, because I don't want them to reboot that unless it's a spin-off of Buffy where they do, like, go by the comic books and make a series called Frey, Slayer from the future or something like that. It's like, that would be good. Or animated series. They should try to start up the animated series again. I don't understand why the networks didn't want to pick up Buffy the animated series. It would have been really good because most of the original cast was voicing it except for Sarah Michelle Gellar, but the voice actors for that one did pretty well. You didn't really notice that Sarah Michelle Gellar wasn't voicing Buffy. Anyways, I think that's going to be the end of what I'm talking about. My hair is still kind of wet, but it looks a lot better than it did. And anyway, I am. It's over. This video is the end, not the end. It's never the end.